Welcome to today's broadcast of Carroll High School Athletics. This is CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. Now, here are your Carroll Chargers.
Hello and welcome, Charger fans. This is Austin Fox for CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. We're getting set to bring you tonight's contest between your Lady Chargers varsity basketball team and the Dekalb Lady Barons varsity basketball game. This features two talented clubs, with the Lady Chargers junior varsity team recently taking it to the Dekalb's junior varsity basketball team. Tonight, the Lady Chargers will be going for another win, and they will be led behind senior Sierra Geiger, who is no doubt the leader on this team. She will be followed and assisted by several of her co-players, and they will look to light out, I guess would be the word for it, in a phrase, the Dekalb Lady Barons. So I'm Austin Fox. I'm alongside Brandon Goodwin, Ashley Stickler, saying hello tonight from the Charger Fieldhouse. And Brandon, it's his first game, and Ashley, it's your first game. Just wanted to say hi, and how's it going?
Oh, it's going great. I'm excited for this.
Absolutely. And Ashley, how's it going for you?
It's going great. It's pretty exciting.
All right. So anyway, as we get set to bring you tonight's contest, Brandon, there are three keys that the Lady Chargers are going to need to win this game. What are your three keys?
My three keys are probably rebounding. You got to have good ball control. You can't rush things. And, with Sierra Geiger, they're pretty good at not rushing things. She's a very good ball player. And third is you got to have good defense. Defense is always a good key.
Absolutely. And Ashley, do you have any more comments you'd like to add on what the Lady Chargers are going to need to do to win this game?
I would just say definitely control the turnovers, take care of the ball, and play defense. It's all about defense. Can't win without defense, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Well, we'll be back in just a moment with your starting lineups, and this is Austin Fox and Brandon Goodwin and Ashley Stickler for CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
All right, Charger fans, Austin Fox back here. As we get set to start tonight's game, I'll turn it over to Brandon Goodwin and Ashley Stickler for tonight's broadcast.
Hello, and today we are going to have the starting lineups for the visitors, the Dekalb Barons. At guard, number 14, Brianne Reinhardt. Also at guard, number 24, Lauren Beachy. Playing center or forward, number 32, Haley Martin. And also number 50, Rachel Dekalb will be center or forward. And the third guard for the Barons lineup will be number 10, Lauren Horstman.
And now for your starting lineup for the Carroll Chargers, number 22, Megan Reeder at the guard position. Number 24, Sierra Geiger playing both guard and forward, alongside with number 30, Audrey Mowers playing guard and forward as well. Number 34, Tara Plummer at the forward position. And to round it all off, number 42, Lindsay Schaefer playing forward or center position. It should be an exciting one. That's a JV. Just whomped on the Dekalb JV, and we're looking to see what these two varsity teams can do.
Yeah, hopefully we can make this somewhat of a good game. We always want Carroll to win, of course, but it's also always exciting to watch a good game.
And we will take a break now as warm-ups are going on. This has been your CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we're back here at the Charger Fieldhouse looking for the opening tip between your Varsity Chargers and the Varsity Barons. Lining up center court now, shaking hands. Ref has the ball, and we will get underway.
It will be number 50, Rachel Dekalb, jumping against Lindsay Schaefer.
And the ball is up, and Dekalb with the first possession of the game. 14 over to number 10, I believe. 12, that is, over to 24, back to number 12, over to 24 at the point, dribbling to the right side, dribbling in to number 12, passes in, and the ball is intercepted now with number 22 for the Carroll Chargers, over to Sierra Geiger, 24, for the 3-22, and it is good. Those are your first points of the game.
And a great way to start the game at that.
Now Dekalb with the possession. Over to number 12. Number 24 has the ball, dribbling in, back to 12 at the point. Number 12 back to 24, inside to number 32, I believe, and it is out of bounds. Your Carroll Chargers will take over.
Number 34 takes out of bounds to number 22, Megan Reeder, and she'll take it up the court as everyone gets into their positions, and then she'll step into action here over to number 24, Sierra Geiger. And back over to Megan, who takes another three, and that one is off the mark, rebounded by Dekalb.
Number 14, Brianna Reinhardt for the Dekalb Barons coming up with the rebound over to Brooke Lines. Inside to number 50, Rachel Dinkoff, and that is good. And those are Dekalb's first points of this game. Carroll taking over now, Megan Reeder with the ball. Looks to dribble, passes to 42. Lindsay Schaefer now to 22, Megan Reeder, and
I believe that'll be a foul on number 12. Yes, that is.
Indeed it is.
Brooke Lines will pick up her first foul, and Carroll will take it out of bounds.
Megan Reeder to inbound the ball to Sierra Geiger, number 24, back to Megan Reeder, and she was out of bounds. Dekalb will take over.
Bit of a silly mistake there, trying to pass it back to someone who was out of bounds. Megan tried to jump in bounds and catch the ball at the same time. Didn't work so well.
Dekalb with the ball now, looking to pass. Over to number 24, Lauren Beachy with the shot, and that is rebounded by your Carroll Chargers, Megan Reeder. Now to Audrey Mowers, number 30, inside. And that will be 2 shots for your Carroll Chargers as a foul on the play.
I believe that it was just blocked out of bounds, it appears to be, and Carroll will take it out of bounds here.
That's my mistake. Now Megan Reeder inbounds the ball to number 34, Tara Plummer at the point. Over to Sierra Geiger, takes it back up to the point. Now back to Reeder. Back to the point now. Over to Plummer. Back to Geiger, inside, and that ball is intercepted by the Barons. Number 24, Lauren Beachy takes it up now.
Geiger will deflect it out of bounds, but it'll stay with Dekalb. And they will take it out of bounds over on the far sideline.
Lauren Beachy looks to inbound. Number 14, Brianna Reinhardt, back to Beachy, inside to Dekalb, and that shot is good.
And that'll give Dekalb a 1-point lead early on in this contest.
Now Reeder with the ball at the point, looking it to Plummer, inside to Schaefer, and that ball is taken away by Dekalb. Now there's a scrap on the ground, and Carroll will take back possession of the ball.
Good hustle by Sierra Geiger. It's always good to see people getting down and dirty on the floor, putting forth that effort. Mallory Hester will come in for number 42, Lindsay Schaefer, as Sierra gets it in to Tara Plummer.
Sierra drives inside, and there's a foul on the play. I believe 2 shots for Sierra Geiger. That's a blocking foul.
That would be the first foul on number 32, Haley Martin, as Sierra Geiger steps the line.
Sierra with her first shot, that is good. And she will take one more. Geiger with her second shot, puts it up, and that is good. Your Carroll Chargers have the 5-4 lead now as the Dekalb Barons take up the ball. Number 12, Brooke Lines now to the left, and that is stolen by Geiger as she races up the court, puts up the shot, and that is good. What a nice play by Geiger. Good hustle. As the Dekalb Barons hustle back up the court now. Lines with the ball at the point, dribbling in. Over to Reinhardt, back inside, back out. Reinhardt again with the ball. to Lines at the point, passing it to number 24 that is, excuse me. And the ball is inside, and the shot was up and good. Now Reeder with the ball for your Chargers. Setting up a play here over to Mallers. Over to Hester. Plummer inside now looking for the shot. And that is a good shot inside by Tara Plummer.
Carroll leads 9-6 now with 4:15 left in the first quarter. Number 12 will pass it over to number 14 and inside to number 32, and her shot will be good. That is another 2 points for Haley Martin.
Carroll with the possession of the ball now. Reeder slowly dribbling up the court. Screen by Geiger. Reeder takes it in, and that shot or pass was blocked, but they remain with the ball. Plummer to Geiger. Geiger to Reeder to the outside. And Plummer from the free throw line. That is a good shot. And the Barons take over. Lines with the ball now. Over to Beachy. Back to Lines, and that was a bad pass as Geiger gets the ball. She races up the right side of the court. She puts the shot up, and that is a charging foul on Sierra Geiger. Hard foul there. Oh, excuse me, blocking foul now on the Barons. Geiger will go to the line for 2 shots.
That'll be the first foul on number 50, Rachel Denkoppa of the Lady Barons.
Geiger with a first shot now, and that is good.
We get some subs now. Lindsay Schaefer will come back in to replace number 30, Audrey Mallers.
Geiger looking to go 4 for 4 from the line. Second shot, and that is perfectly executed now with the Barons taking over the ball.
Carroll will apply a slight little pressure up here in the backcourt.
That is Lines with the ball. Over to Reinhardt. Back over to the line. She puts up the 3, and that was a air ball, but rebounded by the Barons, and they got 2 points out of that. Reeder up the court. Over to Hester. She puts up the shot from just beyond. And there's a foul on the play. Foul on Sierra Geiger. That is her first foul, Carroll's first foul of the game. And the Barons will take over. Carroll applying some full court pressure here. This is Reinhardt with the ball now for your Barons. Over to Slager. Back to Reinhardt at the point now, dribbling in. Back to Slager. Over to number 20.
And that'll be a travel by number 20, and it'll go back to Carroll.
Plummer now inbounding the ball for your Chargers. Reeder up the court, looking to pass, dribbling, over to Geiger at the point, dribbling in, back to Reeder, over to Plummer, back to Geiger, over to Hester. Reeder inside, Hester outside. Hester dribbles in, she puts up the shot, and that's off the rim.
Lindsay Schaefer will try to save it, but can't quite do it. It'll go over to Dekalb.
Martin to inbound the ball for the Barons. Reinhardt. Over to Slager. Reinhardt now with the ball. Inside to number 20. Over to Reinhardt. Inside dribbling in. She puts up the shot, and that is good for 2 points. Carroll quickly inbounds the ball as Reeder takes possession. Right side of the court, inside to Plummer, and she is fouled on the play.
That'll be a foul on the floor, so Carroll will take it out of bounds here. It's the 4th foul on the Lady Barons here in the first quarter with 1:44 left. The score is 13-12. Carroll has the lead.
Inbound to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Geiger, over to Reeder. Back over to Geiger now. She sets up a play. Back over to Reeder. Reeder at the point with the ball, looking to pass. Back over to Geiger. Hester with the screen. Geiger dribbling in. Fight for the ball. Schaefer comes up with it. Puts up the shot inside. That is off the mark. And the Barons, number 14, Reinhardt, will get the rebound and dribble back up the court. Now Reinhardt passes inside. Deflection there. Martin comes up. Back to Reinhardt with the three. And that is good, as the Barons take the lead by 2 points with 55 seconds here to go in the first period. Reeder dribbles inside, and that is good. We are tied.
She was able to get right around there. Barely anyone stopping her there. Right to the basket.
Very good hustle. Slager now with the ball. Back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt with the ball now. Inside to Martin. Barons with the three. That is off the mark. Reeder fights for it. Races up the floor over to Hester. She's inside, and she loses the ball now. Reinhardt. One of the Reinhardts, that is. There's two Reinhardts. Over to Slager. Reinhardt to Slager again. Good hustle by Geiger as she tips the ball away. Fights for it on the ground, but that pass is stolen by Van Wy of the Barons, and here comes Reinhardt for the Barons, dribbling inside. She puts up the shot. It is off the mark. That is the end of your first quarter.
We're tied 15-15.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
We are back to start your second quarter. Dekalb with the ball. Your Carroll Chargers and the Barons are tied at 15 as Mallory Hester gets a steal, races up the court, puts up the layup, and that is good for Hester. Her first points of this game, and what a play. Good hustle. Reinhardt now with the ball for the Barons, over to Slager. Back to Reinhardt at the point, inside to Dienkoff with the three, and that is off the mark. Then a shot off the top of the backboard. I don't know what that was, but the Carroll Chargers come with the rebound. Now Geiger with the shot.
That's a bit of a wild shot, kind of thrown up without a lot of form
Both
there.
teams just kind of throwing it up now. Slager with the ball. Over to Reinhardt, back to Slager. Inside to Dienkoff, back to Reinhardt at the point. And Beachy with the ball now. Into Van Wy, over to Dienkoff with the shot, fighting for the ball, and the ball will go out of bounds to your Carroll Chargers.
A couple.
Very good hustle by your Chargers on defense. Plummer to Geiger now. She dribbles up the court. Puts up the three, and that is good.
That was a great shot in the face of some defenders right there.
Now, pass to Van Wy. Back to Reinhardt. To Reinhardt again for the three. Rimmed out. Now Malice with the rebound. Over to Geiger. She dribbles up. She puts up another three, and that is off the mark. A little bit too much anticipation there as Reinhardt gets the ball for the Barons, dribbles in.
And that'll be a blocking foul. 2 shots for the Barons. And that foul will be called on number 34.
And Reinhardt will go to the line for her first 2 shots of the game.
And she puts up her first shot. It will go right through.
Now in for your Dekalb Barons, Martin for Van Wy. Reinhardt with the second shot. That rims in, and it is good. Now Carroll with the ball here. Emily Martin looking for her first action of the game. She gets it to the point, over to number 34, Plummer. She puts up a 2, and that is fought off, but rebounded by Emily Martin. Over to Hester now. Over to Plummer. Inside to Emily Martin. She puts up a wild shot, And that is rebounded by Mallory Hester. Back to Geiger. Emily Martin now. Inside the Plummer. She puts up the shot. She is fouled. And that shot is good. Great shot by Tara Plummer. And she will go to the line to shoot one.
And that'll be the second foul on Rachel Denkoff of the Dekalb Barons here at about 5:38 in the second quarter. So she'll leave the game. Tara Plummer's first shot will roll in. Got the shooter's bounce there. And Lindsay Schaefer will come in for Tara Plummer. And Dekalb will inbound to number 14, Brianne Reinhardt. She gets it across the timeline and is very well guarded by Sierra Geiger. Passes it over to Brooke Lyons, who passes it back to Reinhardt. Skip pass across the court to the other Reinhardt sister. And it'll go back over to Brianne Reinhardt.
Reinhardt. Back to Reinhardt.
And they get a 3-second call on the defense or on the offense, and Carroll will take over.
Very good defense by the Chargers here. Mallers now inbounding it to Reeder. Reeder just over the center line. Over to Geiger. Back to Reeder, inside, outside to Martin. Reeder at the point with the ball now. Over to Martin. Martin at the point, looking to pass to Reeder. Inside to Schaefer. Schaefer puts up the shot, and that is good with a left-handed layup.
Very nice move inside by Lindsay Schaefer as Dekalb takes it back up the court.
Now Dekalb with the ball. Reinhardt inside, and that goes out of bounds. Your Chargers will take over.
It'll be inbounded to Emily Martin, and she'll take it up the court as Chargers set up a play. She'll dribble it up, pass it off to Megan Reeder, who'll get a screen from Sierra Geiger and drive it towards the center, but it will be passed to Emily Martin. And Megan Reeder is fouled by number 12, Brooke Lyons. That is her second foul. The Dekalb Barons now have 6 fouls. Next foul they will be Carroll will shoot 1 and 1. Megan Reeder has it at the top of the court, and we'll pass it off to Emily Martin as they set up a play.
Martin now looking to pass over to Reeder. Reeder inside to Geiger. Kind of a wild pass there. Over to Schaefer. And she puts up an air ball, and that goes out of bounds to Dekalb. Not a good shot selection from Schaefer.
Number 30 of the Barons will come in to replace number 12, Brooke Lyons. So that is Courtney Slinger entering the game for Dekalb. And Brooke Reinhardt will inbound to number 20, Bailey Reinhardt, who will take it up the court. Well defended by Emily Martin. She'll pass it over to Slinger, who passes it back to Bailey Reinhardt. And she'll look for someone back to, and it goes back to number 30.
Dekalb looking to get something going here. Now Sliger with the ball. Out back to Reinhardt at the point. To Reinhardt. Back to Reinhardt. Dekalb, Reinhardt with the 3. Gets her own rebound, puts up a 2, and she is fouled. And she will go to the line for 2 shots.
That foul will be on number 22 of Carroll, Megan Reeder. That is her first foul of the game, and Dekalb will go to the line for 2. The first shot is missed. A little bit long there on the free throw. And Brianne Reinhardt will have one more shot to take here. And the the shot is good. Scores 25-18. Carroll's in the lead, looking to inbound. Dekalb's applying a little bit of pressure here, but Megan Reeder will take it up the floor and set up the play.
Reeder with the ball now. Inside, that shot is off the mark. Reinhardt with the ball for the Barons. She drives it inside and one as she makes the shot. What a shot by Reinhardt. And she is back at the line.
Number 12, Mallory Hester will come in to replace number 14, Emily Martin, as Brianne Reinhardt gets ready to shoot her free throws. And the shot is missed. Tara Plummer will prepare to inbound the ball as Dekalb continues to apply a full court press here. Mallory Hester will attempt to take it up the floor. She's dribbling, and she has it across the timeline. Passed off to Megan Reeder, who will set up the play.
Reeder with the ball, looking to pass, screen by Geiger, back over to Geiger now. Over to Hester, looking to drive the ball inside. She puts up the shot.
It'll be a foul on the floor on Dekalb. And that foul will be on number 20.
And
Bailey Reinhardt.
Hester will go to the line for her first time.
And she'll be there for a 1-and-1 because that is the team's 7th foul. And the front end is made, so she will get a second one. And the second one is good.
Both shots good by Hester. Now Slager over to Reinhardt. Back to Reinhardt, across the court to Reinhardt. She puts up the three, and that is off the mark. Has a tipped ball, comes back to the Barons. And Haley Martin with the shot. That is good for 2 points. Now Reeder with your Chargers racing up the court with the ball. Point to Tara Plummer, and there's a travel on the play.
Just shuffled her feet a little bit too much there. One thing I'm noticing is you said one of your keys for the game was to rebound, and Carroll is having a little bit of issues with this, it seems like. Dekalb's getting a lot of points off of rebounds.
They've been a little bit sloppy, tipping the ball up, not clean rebounds, but that's just something they'll have to work on as the Barons look to get it inside. Scrap on the floor now. Reeder now driving up the court inside, and that shot is off the mark, and the Barons will take over. That's kind of a crazy shot there.
Number 24, Lauren Beachy, will come in for the Barons to replace number 20, Bailey Reinhardt. It's
Full court
inbounded
pressure
to number 14, Brooke Reinhardt, as she takes it up the floor, passes it off to Slager, who's going to take it over to, back over to Lauren Beachy, who will go up for the shot, and that is missed. But the rebound is good. Goes in for a shot, and Carroll takes over, leading by 3 points, 27-24.
Reeder with the ball, spin move now. What a screen by Schaefer. Back to Geiger at the point. Back to Reeder outside. Back to Geiger. She dribbles in, passes it over to Hester. And there's a travel on the play by Mallory Hester, and the Barons will take back control as these Chargers seem to be falling apart as the first half comes to a wind here. Lauren Beachy with the ball to Reinhardt. Over to Van Wy. Stolen by Sierra Geiger. She races up the court. She drives it inside to Hester with the shot. And that shot is blocked by number 32, Haley Martin. And the Chargers will remain in possession. That's a very good defensive play there by the Barons.
Megan Reeder will look to inbound it, and she will get it into Lindsay Schaefer, who will go up for the shot, and it will roll off the rim.
Fight on the ground now for the ball, and the Barons win that fight, and they will take possession.
It'll be a foul on Carroll there also. With 30 seconds left, Dekalb looks to take it up by number 24, but there will be a timeout by Dekalb with 30 seconds remaining. We'll take a break. This is CSBN, Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we are back now. Second half coming to a close as we have 29 seconds remaining, and the ball is inbounded to Lauren Beachy of the Barons. She has it at the point, fighting off Sierra Geiger. Sliger over to Reinhardt, and that three is off the side of the backboard. Fight on the ground now by Tara Plummer, and Dekalb remains in possession. Good hustle by Plummer, though.
15.5 seconds left in the half, and Dekalb will look to inbound, and they'll get it inside, but will be stolen by Sierra Geiger. And Carroll get a timeout to retain possession of the ball.
Well, Carroll has been playing pretty sloppy on defense, you know. Defense is key. Both of these teams not very, steady on their defense. A lot of rebounding miscues, fouls.
It would be great for Carroll if they can get off one good shot here, actually get a decent shot. They've had a lot of problems with a lot of sloppy shots tonight. And to go into the locker room at halftime with on a high point would be really good for this team, I think. Get some confidence going into the half.
They just need to slow it down. They are going way too fast. When they try to set something up, it doesn't work, but that's something they'll have to work on as Geiger gets the ball now. She has it at the point. 5 seconds remaining. She takes it inside to Hester. Hester back to Geiger, and the ball is out of bounds with 1 second remaining to the Barons.
The sloppy play just continues. Let's just hope that the Barons don't make a long-range shot here.
And nothing can be really done here as the second half comes to a close. The first half. It has been a tight one here, as this is CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we're back, Austin Fox, with the CSBN halftime report. CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. Tonight's first half has been an eventful one, to say the least. The Carroll Chargers stormed out to an early 2-0, 3-0 lead thanks to a Megan Reeder three right before. Rachel Dinkov said that wasn't going to be fine with her, and she would make the next two baskets to put Dekalb up 4-3. Carroll then got back on top 9-6 at one point, and they stayed on top from there even though the game was tied at one point at 15. The scoring has been led for your Carroll Chargers by Sierra Geiger. Sierra Geiger, of course, is the leader of this Chargers team. As the Lady Chargers, Sierra Geiger goes, so do the Lady Chargers. Geiger has 9 points in this game thanks to 4 of 4 off the free throw shooting, a 3-point and a 2-point shot, but that doesn't tell the whole story. Sierra Geiger has struggled immensely in tonight's contest alongside several other of her fellow teammates, but the Lady Chargers are in the lead at this point, 27-24. Inside, the Dekalb Lady Barons are just flat out dominating inside, and the Lady Chargers must do better in the second half of controlling the rebounds. You look at number 32, Haley Morton, has 6 points in this game. All 6 came off as second chance opportunities, and that is going to be huge for the Lady Chargers in the second half, limiting the Lady Dekalb Barons' second chance opportunities. So that is your halftime report brought to you by CSBN. CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. I'm Austin Fox, and we'll bring you the first half in just a moment with Brandon Goodwin and Ashley Stickler in just a moment. CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
For your second half, Carroll Chargers leading the Barons by 3. Sierra Geiger puts up the first shot of the second half. That is off the mark. Tipped out of bounds. Your Chargers will remain in possession. It's been a tight, close game here on defense and offense. Lots of fouls, lots of free throws. Inbound to Sierra Geiger. She puts up the shot. That is good for 2 points. First point of the second half for your Chargers as the Barons take over. Reinhardt now over to Beachy. Inside, back outside. And the shot put up is good. Mallers to Reeder, dribbling up the court now. Over to Geiger. She looks to dribble in. Trying to find an opening here. Inside to Plummer. Plummer puts up a crazy shot, but Mallers gets the rebound. Her shot is off. And Reinhardt for the Barons comes up with the ball. Back to Reinhardt. And there's a travel. Excuse me, that was Brooke Lines with the ball and the travel as the Chargers now take over.
Tara Plummer will inbound to Megan Reeder, and she'll look to take it up the floor. And she'll push the ball, and a spin move at the top with the screen from Geiger, and she'll pass it over to Geiger, who sizes up the court here, and almost loses the ball, retains possession, and Megan Reeder will drive into the key, and a shot by Tara Plummer is way off the mark, and it'll go over to Dekalb.
Beachy with the ball now for the Barons. She dribbles at the point over to Reinhardt. Beachy with the ball. That is stolen by number 30, Audrey Mallers for your Chargers. Giving it to Reeder now. Passes up to Plummer. Looking to pass to Geiger as she sets up. Little move there to get around the defender. She's back at the point to Schaefer. She dribbles inside, loses the ball, and it will remain in Chargers possession.
And looks like Sierra Geiger will take it out of bounds and looking to inbound it, and she'll get it into Megan Reeder, who will shuffle her feet and travel, turning the ball over to Dekalb again. Dekalb inbounds the ball, and number 34, or 24 maybe, will take it up the floor and pass it over. Number 14 takes the shot, and that will be off. Megan Reeder with the rebound, and she will throw, gets it to Sierra Geiger. That's a bit of a risky pass. And Geiger will miss the layup, but gets a rebound.
Good hustle by Geiger as she dribbles against the defender, passes it over to Reeder. Dribbling in now, back out. Reeder passes to number 34, Plummer. She drives in, back to Reeder for the three, and that is good. Megan Reeder.
And that's her second three of the game. So definitely, Dekalb definitely wants to make sure they're picking her up so they don't hurt her, but for Carroll, keep it coming.
Lines with the ball now to Beachy, fakes the shot over the line. She drives in, mishandles the ball over to Reinhardt, back to Lines, inside to number 50, Dekalb. She puts up the shot, and she is fouled on the play. She will go to the line to shoot two.
That'll be the second foul on number 42, Lindsay Schaefer of the Chargers, and the team's first foul of the half. The first shot
is good. Dinkoff looking to go 2 for 2 here for the Barons.
And she will, as the second shot is good. Tara Plummer will look to inbound it as Dekalb applies some more pressure. but they'll get it in. Megan Reeder will take it up and pass it. And she will mishandle the ball, and it'll be a jump ball in favor of Dekalb.
Good defense there by the Barons. Inbounded to Reinhardt. Reinhardt passes it back to Lines. Inside to Dinkoff. Dinkoff to number 32, Martin, and she puts it up and in. The Barons are now within
sloppy
2.
Pass by Carroll on the inbound play right to Dekalb, and Dekalb takes over the ball, and Reinhardt will drive into the lane and miss the layup, but Dinkoff will put it back up, and the game is tied at 32 with 4:20 to go in the third quarter.
And just like that, Dekalb picking up some momentum here to get the game back squared off as Geiger takes the ball now for the Chargers. Looking to set up a play inside to Schaefer. Schaefer driving. She puts up the shot, and there was a blocking foul on the Barons.
And that foul will go on Rachel Dinkoff, and that will be her third foul of the game. And Dekalb's first foul of the half.
Emily Martin now in the game, inside to Schaefer. Schaefer goes up for the shot. That is blocked. And Lines for the Barons come up with the ball. Reinhardt now back to Lines. Lines over to Reinhardt with the 3, and that is good as the Barons have the lead now by 3. As Geiger has the ball for the Chargers, she puts up the shot from the free throw line. That is good. Just like that, the lead is cut to 1. Very fast game going on here.
It's good to see Geiger make a shot, but we need to make sure that it doesn't continue to go so fast because Carroll has made tendencies to screw up as Dekalb makes yet another shot and takes the 3-point lead back again. Sierra Geiger dribbled up the floor and look to set up the play. Passes it over to number 22, Megan Reeder, who will pass it over to Tara Plummer and try to get it inside to Lindsay Schaefer, who will travel.
Carroll looking really sloppy right now.
Can't get anything going down inside, really struggling there, and if they want to win this game, I think they're going to have to turn that around. Dekalb will take a timeout. This is Carroll's Sports Broadcasting Network, the leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we are back now, third quarter, 3 minutes remaining. Barons leading by 3. Reinhardt with the outside 3. Fought off by Hesser. Rebounding jump ball. Chargers will take possession as they look to get something going against these Barons. Looking pretty sloppy out there right now.
Yeah, they haven't had much momentum at all for a long time in this game, and they definitely need to get it going, especially inside if they look to win this game. Megan Reeder will pass it over to Sierra Geiger, and she'll take it to the top of the key. Pass it back to Megan Reeder, and she will look to set up a play, pass it back to Geiger, and they're playing a lot of passing back and forth here, and Geiger dribbles around the top of the key, looking to drive, but being stopped by the Dekalb defense. Takes it out to Tara Plummer, who skips it over to Emily Martin. But nothing much going on inside, and they're just passing it around the 3-point line. Megan Reeder will step it back and survey the court here. But she is defended very well by Dekalb, but she gets inside as her defender falls down, and she makes a very pretty layup for 2 points, and Carroll pulls within 1.
Barons with the ball now. Van Wy takes it up the right side of the court. That is fought off by Hesser, out of bounds though. The Barons will remain in possession. Lines now for the Barons to inbound the ball. That is tipped by Hester, but controlled by the Barons. Reinhardt over the Lines. Lines cross court to Reinhardt. And she puts up a crazy shot, and she is fouled, and she will shoot 2.
That'll be the second foul on Sierra Geiger, the second foul on the team in the half, as the first shot is missed as it rolls off the rim. The second shot is good, and the lead is extended to 2.
Inbounded to Geiger now. She dribbles up the left side of the court, looking to find an opening. They really need to get something going. Taking too long with the ball, sloppy defense. Maybe driving it inside isn't the best option as Reeder's from the point. She's fought off by the defender. She gets it over to Geiger. Hester now with the ball, fakes the shot, drives it inside, and that is good, and we are tied.
Very nice shot by Mallory Hester there. It's nice to actually see something happening inside. Haven't had much of that all game. And a steal by Sierra Geiger. She'll push it up the floor, looking to see if anyone's open. She'll take it in for the layup, and a crazy shot is way off the mark. And Dekalb will go down and look to get their layup, and they will get a foul on Carroll here.
Fouled by Geiger.
Yes. And that'll be her 3rd foul. And the team's 3rd foul of the half as well.
You can see it on Geiger's face. She is frustrated with that call.
Probably some frustration spilling over from the whole game right now, as the first free throw is good. Number 24 for the Barons will come in to replace number 20, and number 12 will also exit the game.
Second shot here.
And that shot is good. Allison Charleswood will enter the game for Haley Martin of the Barons, and Carroll look to rebound, and Tara Plummer will get it into Megan Reeder. She'll look to dribble it up the court, and she'll pass it off to Sierra Geiger, who will take it across the timeline. Sierra gets a screen from Tara Plummer and passes it over to Megan Reeder at the top of the key. Pass goes over to Emily Martin, and she picks up her dribble, looking for help, gets it over to Megan Reeder, who passes it inside, but that pass is stolen. Taken by Carroll, a little bit of a scrum on the floor. And Carroll get a timeout to retain possession of the ball.
Very sloppy defense by Carroll here. Offense not very productive. Going inside, not working. Getting fought off on their rebounds. Barons looking to pick up some momentum, but Carroll seems to be hanging in there.
Yeah, hanging in there is about all they're being able to do right now. Can't quite get past that little hump to take the lead back again. But hopefully, I think the key is they just have to tighten up their defense and really try to play a lot less sloppy. I think that's the biggest problem right now, is lots of turnovers and lots of sloppy play, especially inside.
Got to get that frustration off Sierra Geiger, their star player, as she needs to help the Chargers if they want to win this one. 30 seconds remaining in the third. Shot is put up by Reeder, rebounded by Tara Plummer, fighting for it.
And they will get a foul on Dekalb there. It'll be number 22 with a hold, and that is Allison Charleswood, which will be her first foul of the game. Carroll will take it out of bounds.
Martin to inbound the ball. To the point to Reeder. She looks to set up a play, as they've done all night. Not very successful. Screen by Plummer, outside to Martin for the three. Not a good shot selection as she airballs it. Another scrap on the ground, and the ball will go to the Barons.
Carroll looked to apply a little bit of pressure here. Maybe just make it a little bit more difficult on Dekalb to get the ball up the floor, but they will do so easily and cross the timeline. Sierra Geiger overshoots the pass a little bit, but the player does not go for the basket, so that's okay. And a crazy shot as the quarter winds to an end. This is Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the leader in Charger sports. We'll be right back.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we're back, and Megan Reeder is taking it up the court, and she'll pass it off to Sierra Geiger inside, but that will go off of Geiger's hands, and Dekalb will take over the ball again as the sloppy play just continues in this game. Scores 38-40 with the Barons in the lead. Just the start of the fourth quarter here.
Carroll really needs to get something going. They got to stay focused on offense. Keep fighting for those rebounds. Reinhardt over to Slager. Inside. The ball is out of bounds, and the Barons will remain in possession.
Good play by Sierra Geiger there to just keep the ball from getting down on the low post there, batting it out of bounds. And Dekalb will look to inbound, and shot goes up, and that's no good. And Sierra will take it up to the floor and pass it up to Megan Reeder, who will make the layup, and the game is tied.
We are tied. Now Beachy over to Slager, back to Beachy now, dribbling in, puts up the shot, and that shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Dekalb, and that shot is good. And now there is a foul on Courtney Slager. That is her first of the game, and Carroll will remain in possession as Slager comes out of the game for the Barons.
Number 30, Audrey Mallers, will come in to replace Mallory Hester for the Chargers as well. Ball is inbounded to number 22, Megan Reeder, who takes up the floor, passes up to Sierra Geiger, passes it back to Megan Reeder, and she'll set up the play at the top of the key.
Reeder looking to pass now. Screen by Plummer. Reeder with the shot, and that is off the mark. Rebounded by Mallers. That shot is off the mark. The Barons take control as Reinhardt dribbles up the court. Over to the other Reinhardt. Back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt again inside to Dekalb. She puts up the shot, and that shot is wide. As Sierra Geiger fights off the rebound.
And a quick jump ball call will give the ball back to Dekalb. Lindsay Schaefer will check back in to replace Tara Plummer. And Dekalb will look to inbound here, and they will inbound to number 32, who will make the shot, and Dekalb takes a 4-point lead in this game, and if Carroll wants to win, they better do something soon.
Reeder with the ball now, dribbling up the right side of the court, fighting off the defender. Up to Lindsay Schaefer, over to Reeder. Ball on the ground, Barons have it, and that is a sloppy play as Sierra fights off the defender.
It's good to see the hustle by Sierra Geiger, trying to fight through this game, fight through her frustrations. But you can definitely see how frustrated she is just by the look on her face. And Megan Reeder will come out of the game to be replaced by Mallory Hester. And Carroll look to inbound the ball, inbounds it to Emily Martin, who tries to get it into Lindsay Schaefer but won't be able to, passes it back out to Sierra Geiger.
Sierra is pushed by the defender, and a traveling call. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, completely just got pushed down by a defender there, and she got on the floor, and they called a travel on her. Tough call.
Now the Barons with the ball. Beachy over to Reinhardt. To the other Reinhardt. Inside, the ball is off the defender. Over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt outside. Number 32, Haley Martin, will lose the ball. Mallory Hester for the Chargers now. Dribbles in, takes a shot, and she is fouled. And she will shoot 2 for your Chargers.
And down the stretch here, these free throws are going to become very important to make because Carroll needs any points they can get at this point. Finding it very hard to score.
First shot by Hester is off the rim and not good. Those are key shots, and you got to make these free throws as the fourth quarter winds down. Hester with her second shot now, and that is good as the Chargers are trailing by 3 here with 5:30 left in the fourth. Reinhardt with the ball for your Barons. Cross court to Reinhardt. Over to Beachy. Inside to Dekalb. Another scrap on the ground. And the ball is fought off by Audrey Mallers as the Chargers pick it up. Here comes Sierra Geiger dribbling in, and she puts up a shot, and that is good. The lead is cut to 1 here with 5 left in the fourth. as the Barons take control. Reinhardt dribbling up at the point. Defended well by Hester. Over to Beachy. Puts a spin move on. Double teamed by Geiger and Martin. Reinhardt with the three from the corner. That is way off. Overshot as Geiger gets control for your Chargers. She drives in. She puts up a crazy shot. Somehow she makes it. And just like that, we are ahead by 1.
And Carroll get the ball back.
And yeah, I don't know what happened, but Carroll gets the ball back. 4:37 remaining in the fourth. Chargers leading by 1. Gaining momentum here as time winds down. Inbounded to Geiger, puts up a shot, and she is missed with that shot. And the Barons will take possession off a jump ball.
Megan
Good
Reeder
hustle.
will come in to give Emily Martin a rest. Now, despite that last missed shot by Sierra Geiger, it's good to see that she's taking over this game, or at least trying to. Definitely need that leadership right now. And Dekalb will inbound the ball to number 42. He'll take it past the timeline and pass it back to Lauren Beachy, who will pass it back to Reinhardt, back to Beachy, and takes it inside to Van Wy. And Sierra Geiger will steal the ball again and take it up court, passes it up to Megan Reeder, who will get it across to Mallory Hester, and the layup is good from the left side, and Carroll takes a 3-point lead.
Some good defense being displayed here by your Chargers. As the fourth quarter comes to a close, we have 4 minutes. This is the CSBN.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we are back as the Barons have the ball. Chargers leading by 3. 4 minutes left in the fourth here. As Reinhardt dribbles in, double teamed by Hester and Reeder. Over the lines, out to the point at Reinhardt. Lines to Dinkoff, inside fighting off Schaefer.
Good defense inside by the Chargers as Reinhardt takes it back at the outside the 3-point line, dribbles around, and passes it back off to, and it's back up to Lines. Van Wy will pass it in to Dinkoff, but there will be a foul called on the floor, and Dekalb will have to take it out of bounds.
Chargers need to step up in defense here. Less fouls. As Reinhardt inbounds for the Barons. Now Lines with the ball to Dinkoff, to Van Wy. She puts up the shot. That is off the front rim and rebounded by the Chargers. As it's getting to be an aggressive game here. Schaefer fights off the defender and the Chargers will take over.
Tara Plummer will come in and replace Lindsay Schaefer as Mallory Hester will take it out of bounds for the Chargers. Full court pressure by the Barons, and Hester having problems getting it in, but she'll get it into Megan Reeder, who will go up the sideline and lost control of the ball there, and Dekalb will take over.
Sloppy play as Dekalb has the ball. Now Reinhardt fighting off Geiger inside to Dinkoff. She puts up the shot, and she is fouled. She will shoot 2 for the Barons as the Chargers lead by 3 here with 3:05 left in the fourth.
And Sierra Geiger just picked up her 4th foul, so she better be careful with 3 minutes still remaining in the game. The Chargers definitely need her on the floor till the end.
Her shot is up, and that is good. The lead is cut to 2.
Emily Martin will enter in place of Megan Reeder as Dekalb gets ready to shoot their 2nd free throw. And the shot is short, and Carroll will get the rebound. Passes it back out to Sierra Geiger, who will take it past the timeline and set up the play.
Geiger with the ball now to the point to Plummer. Now Martin to Hester. Looking to pass here. Back to Martin at the point to Geiger. Trying to go inside but can't find an opening. Dribbles. At the point, dribbles inside. Back out to Hester. Over to Martin. Martin dribbles inside, looks to pass to Mallards, back to Martin. And there's a push call on the Barons.
And that'll be on number 20, her second foul. Number 20 is Bailey Reinhardt. And number 42, Katie Van Wy, will come out of the game for the Barons and be replaced by Haley Martin.
Martin now inbounds the ball for your Chargers. Looking to pass, can't find an opening. Sloppy pass that is stolen by the Barons as Reinhardt for the Barons takes it up the court. Emily Martin defending over the lines inside to Haley Martin, and that shot is good. Carroll quickly inbounding the ball. Geiger now racing up the court over to Martin. That shot is blocked. Just like that, the Barons have the ball right back.
They'll look to take the lead as the game is tied at 47 right now, with less than 2 minutes to go in this game. And the ball will remain in Dekalb's possession, I believe, as Lindsay Schaefer and Megan Reeder re-enter the ball game for Audrey Mallards and Emily Martin. Reinhardt inbounds it to Lyons, back to Reinhardt. And they'll get it down inside. And the shot is put up, and that bounced off the rim, no good. Jump ball will be called, and it will be in favor of the Barons, so they will retain possession. 1:45 left in this contest. We're still tied at 47 as Reinhardt looks to inbound the ball. She'll get it in, possibly having trouble getting it in. She'll get it into Lyons. Well defended by Sierra Geiger. Back over to Reinhardt. Sierra Geiger intercepts the pass and takes it down the court. Looking to push the ball, and she will get a foul called, and she will go to the line to shoot too.
Good hustle there by Geiger, trying to get her Lady Chargers the lead as time winds down here in the fourth. Very good free throw shooter.
Sierra Geiger is 4 for 4 on free throws, looking to go 5 for 5, and she will, as the first shot is good.
Now lucky number 6. Second shot put up, and that shot is good as well as the Chargers take a 2-point lead with 1:34 here remaining in the fourth as the Lyons brings it back up for the Barons to Reinhardt. Now Lyons with the ball inside to Dinkoff. Now to Reinhardt. Looking to pass to Dinkoff now. Back to Reinhardt, driving, Lyons with the shot, and that shot is good.
That will be a 2 though, her foot was on the line. And Mallory Hester will get a blocking foul, so she will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1, as that is the 7th foul on Dekalb.
Very good by the Chargers to catch the Barons off guard, trying to get them some points.
With time winding down, these free throws are more important than ever. The game's tied. Carroll definitely needs these. Very important to make the front end here, and she will. So she will get the second free throw as Carroll takes a 1-point lead. The second free throw will be good as well. Dekalb looks to inbound the ball, gets it into Lyons, who passes off to Reinhardt. Goes back to the other Reinhardt, and back to the other Reinhardt. Lyons has the ball, the 3-point line, back up to Lyons, who will pass it over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt in possession of the ball, and a wide open Brooke Lyons will miss the shot, but get 2 free throws. With 41.5 seconds left, the Carroll Chargers lead by 2 points, 51-49, but Dekalb is on the line to shoot 2, so they can possibly tie up this game.
First shot by Lyons is in and out. That is key for the Chargers here. As Plummer and Schaefer switch sides. Second shot here by Lines. Her shot is up and good as the lead is cut to 1.
Dekalb will take a 30-second timeout. With
Defense
41
is key.
seconds. Yes, defense is definitely key right now. And it would also be good to definitely get another basket to give the little cushion that they need so that they can't come back and take one shot and win this game at the end.
One more basket here would be key, yes, and you gotta watch the fouls. Gotta have good ball control. Can't afford turnovers. As Dekalb is really sticking around here with the Chargers late in the game.
It's been a very close game the whole entire time, a little bit sloppy, but as we come down to the very end here, we definitely have a game, and it's gonna come down to who outperforms in the last 40 seconds of this game. As Carroll looks to inbound, Carroll Plummer will be the inbounder, and a full court pressure will be applied by Dekalb. And Plummer will get it into Lindsay Schaefer, who will be fouled by number 50, Rachel Denkoff. And that is her 5th foul. So Rachel Denkoff fouls out of the game. And will be replaced by Katie Van Wy.
Carroll now in the 1-and-1. Schaefer goes to the line looking to make the front end, and this is a key free throw as the Chargers lead by 1 with 40 seconds remaining. The first shot is up, and it is off the mark now. Mallory Hester with a good steal by a pass. Gets it over to Reeder, and she is fouled. And she will go to the line as the Chargers.
A little bit of confusion on the court.
Timeout.
Is there a timeout called by Carroll here? Full timeout is called. And this is Carroll Sports Broadcast Network, the leader in Charger sports, and we will be right back.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we are back. 33 seconds remaining in the 4th. Your Chargers in the lead, and Plummer takes a hard foul. She will go to the line, shoot the 1-and-1. That is Van Wy's 2nd foul of the game for the Barons. Again, free throws are key for the Chargers as Tara looks to make both. First shot is up, and it is good and off the rim, giving the Chargers a little bit more comfort.
And the second one is good as well, giving the Chargers a 3-point lead, which definitely helps with only 30 seconds left. And Lyons will take it up. Well guarded by Megan Reeder. She'll pass it over to Reinhardt, who will pass it over back to Lyons. And inside, the shot is no good. Rebounded by Dekalb, but stolen by Mallory Hester. And Sierra Geiger will take it up the floor. Not looking to shoot, is looking to hold the ball, and she will get fouled. And that is the 10th foul on the Barons, so Sierra Geiger will shoot 2 free throws as the double bonus kicks into play here. Only 10 seconds left in the game right now. Chargers lead by 3, now 4 as Sierra Geiger makes the first free throw. She'll have one more to follow here. And the second is good as Sierra Geiger goes 8 for 8 on the free throws. Dekalb will look to have one last possession here, but 5 seconds remain. And they're not getting much going. The 3 will go up, and that is no good as time winds down to 0. Chargers win. Final score 55-50. This is Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Hello and welcome back, Charger fans, to the CSBN postgame show. CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. I'm Austin Fox. Presenting today's postgame show, the Your Lady Chargers pull out a tough one, 55-50 over the Dekalb Lady Barons. They were led by Sierra Geiger's 21 points. And the Lady Chargers survive another game. This one was a close one all the way down to the wire. Of course, you heard Brandon Goodwin and Ashley Spickler bringing you all the action. And the Chargers were down at one point, and it did not look good in the fourth quarter. But finally, midway through it, the Chargers got on a little bit of a run, and they took a 51-50 lead and were able to hold on to that one and shoot foul shots at the very end to ride to victory. Key player of the game tonight will be Megan Reeder. Megan Reeder made several key shots, and she also led off with the game with the three. Megan Reeder did not have the most points in tonight's contest. She only had 10, but they were huge points. Excuse me, she had 12. But they were huge anyway. Megan Reeder, player of the game. Well, that about wraps up tonight's broadcast of your Lady Chargers versus the DeKalb Lady Barons. This has been Austin Fox, Brandon Goodwin, Ashley Stickler for CSBN, the worldwide leader of Charger Sports. Asking that you check out all the other podcasts that are online if you enjoyed this one. And saying so long from the Charger Fieldhouse. This is CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger Sports.
You've been listening to Charger Basketball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger Sports.